Howdy, hi. This is Deer Drop Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Sunday, September 7th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, got to recap the previous day's results. Not the best day. We go 2-3, bringing our season record to 340 and 333. We'll recap the two games. We'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. First game, Phoenix Mercury on the road at the Connecticut Sun. We laid 10.5 with the Mercury. They lost outright. We did win the over of 161.5. That one cashed pretty easily. Final score, Phoenix 84, Connecticut Sun 87. Good Lord, was this one rough for Phoenix. Marina Mabrey, 23 points. Tina Charles, 22 points. Lacan, 14 points. Anissa Morrow, 13 points. Good Lord. How are you doing that? The Mercury. Kalia Copper, 5 of 14. Satu Sabali, below 50%. Alyssa Thomas, below 50%. Sammy Whitcomb off the bench, below 50%. Dewana Bonner, 3 of 7. That's below 50%. You just can't be doing that trying to go win a basketball game on the road. They shoot 41% as a team. More importantly, they allowed Connecticut to shoot 34 free throws. 34. There were 46 personal fouls in this game. That is over one every single minute. That must have been egregious to watch. Next game, we had the under 154.5 in the Lynx and the Valkyries. This one was also never really a doubt. Final score, Minnesota 78, Golden State 72. We will now more discuss that with our losers, as we had the Lynx -7. We lose by 1 as they win the game by 6. This was pretty much back and forth the entire way. Minnesota's largest lead, 9. Golden State's largest lead, 7. The most important thing here, besides the Lynx actually winning the game, Napheesa Collier did not play well. She had the second most amount of points on her team, but 6 of 16 from the field. That's not good. Like, that is not something to be proud of, or that is not something that's going to, boost your MVP odds. If A'ja Wilson comes out tomorrow and drops 35 points on the Chicago Sky and they win the game by 20, A'ja Wilson's winning MVP. Napheesa Collier had a chance to put the race away, and she's had back-to-back stinker games going 6 of 16 and then 5 of 13. You can't do that and expect to win MVP with A'ja Wilson, the best player in the world, breathing down your throat. So Napheesa Collier choked. PRA over 32.5. No bueno. She only had 27. So that's how we go 2-3. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go through these games relatively quick because I got to start working on the college football video for tomorrow. If you have not checked that out and you would like to, it'll be posted tomorrow, probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock Eastern. Anyway, first game, Indiana Fever on the road at the Washington Mystics. I'm going to take the Mystics plus 6.5. I'm also going to rock the under 160.5. This is the Mystics' final home game of the year. If you're going to win a basketball game, it has to be at your last one at home. I think they can do it. We'll see what happens. Fever 22-20 on the year. They've basically locked up a playoff spot. They would have to lose their following games, and then the Sparks would have to win out in their end-of-season games. Don't think that's really going to happen, so they've basically locked it up. Their most recent game, they beat the Sky at home by 20 points. Not saying very much, considering they did not have Angel Reese, and the Chicago Sky are awful anyway. Still banged up. Caitlin Clark out for the season. Chloe Bibby out for the season. You still have no McDonald. You still have... Their entire team is injured. The only players you got, Kelsey Mitchell, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston. I guess you could toss in Lexi Hall if you're a Lexi Hall fan. I am not. I just think she's too inconsistent offensively. But they have already played this Mystics team with a banged-up lineup. They lost 2 weeks ago in Indiana. The Mystics won by 4. I could see that happening again. Mystics 16-26. They have lost 8 games in a row. They've lost every single game since that Indiana road win. They have to win one. Like, surely you can get your last home game of the year to not lose your final 10 games of the season. They have covered 2 games in a row. They covered against the Mercury, and they covered against the Sparks, both at home, I think. Actually, the Sparks might have been on the road. Don't quote me on that. They're going to want to win this game. I mean, you can't lose. You can't end the season losing 10 games in a row. That would be brutal. Next game, another horribly egregious basketball game. Give me the Wings plus 9.5. Give me the over 178.5. These two teams just played 2 weeks ago. It was that crazy game where Paige Beckers dropped 44 points, but the Wings still managed to lose by 1 point because they're horrible. Wings 9-33 on the season. They've lost 9 games in a row. It just appears as though the bad teams just kind of threw in the towel towards the end of the season. They do have a lot of injuries. Arike out, Geisel Soder out, Uru out, Isaiah James out, JJ Quinterly out. I mean, you have Grace Berger playing 30 minutes a game. You already know my thoughts on her. This team is horrible, but I have to take them. The Sparks are on the ban list. Their season's basically over. Sparks are 19-22. They have to win out. But not only do you have to win out, Indiana has to lose both of their games, and Seattle has to lose every single game they play. The only slight benefit they have is that they have both tiebreakers over Indiana and Seattle. They have the head-to-head record advantage, which is weird considering they have such a shit record, but they just lose to bad teams like the Wings. Like, they make these games close for absolutely no reason at all. I think they should lose this game on purpose. You then fire Lynn Roberts. You go into next season, bring back the same team besides Adzare Stevens. You start Cameron Brink as your center. She's doing no good coming off the bench playing 15 minutes. Get her initiated in the offense, figure things out, and then off the bench you have a healthy Ray Burrell. You probably bring in a few pieces. This team can be good. You just have to get a real coach. All right, final game. We got only one player prop. I'll explain that first. So the only reason I'm taking one player prop is because I simply don't know what's going to happen towards the end of the season with teams who are already out. And there's no point in you. If you win the game, it means nothing. Are you going to play your regular starters normal amounts of minutes? No. And you could even argue that for playoff teams. If you know you have made the playoffs, are you going to play your starters the most amount of minutes? And I think the answer is no, unless your name is Asia Wilson, who is actively in a 1v1 head-to-head with Nafisa Collier for the league MVP. So heck, I'll do the player prop first. Give me Asia PR over 34.5. Fee had back-to-back bad games, the first one being in Las Vegas, the second one just happening as she goes, 5 of 16 from the field in Golden State. Yes, they won the game, but Fee played like shit. So if Asia can come out here tomorrow, I guess, and absolutely destroy the sky for like 30 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and the Aces win by 30, I think she's going to pass her in MVP odds. Chicago Sky, 10-31 on the year. Angel Reese not playing the first half of this game because she proceeded to say some dumbass shit in an interview and call out her entire team. Valid crash out. I agree with you. Probably shouldn't have done it, though. They just got whooped by a Fever team who is not good by 20. This team is done. They've quit. They're out for the count. Give me the Aces. Las Vegas, 27-14 on the year. They've won 13 games in a row. They just beat the Lynx by 10. The weird thing with this line, when I first typed it in, it was Aces minus 17.5, which means there is money actively coming in on the Chicago Sky. Who is betting the Chicago Sky against the spread versus a team who has won 13 games in a row? Make that make any sense, because it does not. Give me the Aces. Give me the over. Give me Asia PR over 34.5. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.